Now, advertising could be done through either Google or through social media, and it basically is all about creating an ad that you can display to the right target audience and you can get them to take an action. As a marketer, you would be creating multiple campaigns and each campaign would have a particular target. Maybe you want them to follow your Instagram page. Maybe you want them to interact with your content. Maybe you want them to sign up for your email newsletter. Maybe you want them to actually buy a product. Maybe you want them to refer your product to their friends, in turn making money. So on the Facebook Ads Manager, you have 3 different types of campaigns. It could be awareness campaigns. Number 2 is consideration campaigns. And lastly is a conversion based campaign where your sole focus is to get them to convert, is to get them to buy something from you. Essentially, you can use platforms like Google Ads or YouTube Ads or social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, and you can target a user base who has certain characteristics. You can pick a certain age, you can pick their location, you can pick what their interests are, and hence you can build a custom audience that you can directly target your product for. Once you've built that custom audience to target to, the next step is to actually create the ad copy itself. It could be a text-based ad. It could be a text-based ad accompanied with a photo or with a video. The idea here is to make it the most engaging ad for anyone to watch. The best ads are the ones that do not look like an ad. There are so many examples that I can show you on the screen of ads of popular, brands that you might have already known about, and look at the ads that they've made. It does not look like an ad. They're all attention grabbing and they are not salesy. The best ads in the world are the ones that do not look like an ad. So on Facebook, for example, you would have some caption, you would have a photo or a video, and at the end you would have a button. That button could be the intent that you want the person to take. It could be either learn more, it could be shop more, it could be buy now, it could be sign up, or any action that you want your audience to take. Now, using the Facebook Ads Manager, you can run ads on Instagram as well. Maybe you have a picture or you have a reel that you want to run as an ad on the Instagram platform. You can do that with Facebook Ads Manager by simply creating a custom audience and then creating that ad. It could be a reel, and then starting with a budget, right? So it will create a budget for you that if you want to reach out to, let's say, 5,000 people every single day, then this is the cost for it. Depending on how valuable the audience is, it will come up with a price that you will have to pay every single day to run this ad. For example, I was working as an intern running ads for a premium atta brand, wheat flour brand. What I would basically do is I would target the posh areas of the country, right? So it could be South Delhi, it could be South Bombay, places where you have aggregation of a lot of people who can afford to buy expensive things. But obviously, when I'm targeting audience which is very valuable, I would have to pay a lot for running the ads to them, right? So essentially that is how it works. That is advertising for you on Facebook and Instagram. You can do it similarly on Twitter and YouTube and Google as well. On Google, you are basically ranking your website for a particular keyword. You are basically competing with other people for ranking your website at the top for that particular keyword. Maybe you are into edtech, maybe you are into helping people learn to code. So the keyword for you would be learn to code, or it could be full stack developer, or it could be data science or data structure or algorithms. You have to find out the keyword for you and you have to then bid for that keyword, and you have to pay for that for staying at the top of the Google search. That is essentially how Google ads work. And then you have YouTube ads. Depending on how you want to place that ad on YouTube, it could be a banner, it could be a video, it could be an ad that pops up at the start of the video, like a quick 5 to 10 second ad, and then you can start running it for the intended audience. And again, when you choose the audience, it will come up with a price that you have to pay every single day for running this ad and reaching out to X number of people. And obviously, if you pay more, you can reach out to a lot more people. So that is advertising in short. There are multiple keywords you will get to learn. For example, there's something called as pay per click campaign. PPC is a type of campaign in which you only pay for every click your website gets from the ad that is running. Number 2, there's something called as CPC, cost per click. This is basically what money you will have to pay to Facebook or YouTube or Google for every click that your website is getting. Then you also have something called as ROAS, return on ad spend. It basically tells you if you're paying 1 rupee to Facebook, how much do you get in return with this ad campaign of yours, right? Let's just say that I pay 1 rupee and I get back 0.5 rupees. That is a negative ROAS, which means that it's a bad ad campaign that you've built. आप बेसिकली 100 रुपये दे रहे हो, उससे 50 रुपये मिल रहे हैं. यू आर लूजिंग 50 rupees on every 100 rupees that you are paying. But if you have a ROAS of 2, that basically means if you pay 1 rupee, you get 2 rupees back. If you pay 1000 rupees, you get 2000 rupees back. That is essentially how it works. Then you also have something called as CAC, customer acquisition cost. Basically, this means that for getting some customer to get to buy your product on your website, this is how much money it costed you through this ad campaign. There are also other keywords like cost per landing page view, CPLV, which basically says for every person who went on your website and saw your landing page, you have to pay this amount. There are multiple keywords. You can go and check on the Facebook Ads Manager platform itself and get an understanding of how everything works.